So this is my friend Joel. We don't have many photos together, but here are the few that we do have. This one was the both of us at end of Sec 3. We were infants back then, and like you can see in our eyes that the spark was still there. This was us in Sec 4, after a successful council event called Students' Day that he had planned. This was when we went to Henderson Waves at night, like the wind was really nice. This was taken in Guangzhou during our China immersion trip, which you can check out in another video. This was right after Mid-Autumn Festival in school. We literally had like 5 seconds to take this photo, then Busy Man had to rush off to attend to council duties. Chinese New Year, and these were for the thumbnail, which you guys probably saw when you clicked in. And this was Chinatown, which you guys will see later.
That was so loud.
That was damn loud.
That was so loud.
Wait, I feel like everyone is like super confused or like what a VP or what a president has to do in a student council body. So do you want to like introduce your role or like what are these things that you do?
Students' Council has 48 members.
Right.
And we have a few different committees.
This flowchart shows the full council structure. You can pause and take a closer look if you want to. Okay, so what do you do?
I helm different portfolios in council. So my main portfolio will be as vice president. So as vice president, I am also head of discipline. So council has this discipline system which we use to hold our councillors to the highest of standards. So we have like our council demerit points.
So discipline master of the council.
Yes, I am discipline master, discipline master of the council. But we also have working committees, which are our school events, and those are like projects for us. And also, my school event will be orientation. So during this orientation period, I'll be very, very busy lah. We actually put a lot of time and effort into thinking about the thoughts and the rationale behind each event that we push out. Because we know in JC, everybody's time is very, very limited, right? So we want to make sure that the time that we have, we use it very preciously.
Are you ready, Pato? Ready to join me on an adventure for a whole lot of fun? Well, buckle up, sit tight, and because I'm about to bring you on a wild ride. I'm Joel from 23FX2, and I'm here to light up your HC experience.
So why do you run for VP?
Wow, you're going straight to that. Like, we just went from what the Students' Council do to why do you run for VP. That's like a huge jump. I really enjoy building things up, whether it's building my committee members, their experiences in council, building school events, things like that. So I enjoyed building things up. And I think like as president, I would have an opportunity to build a lot of things up. Okay, people believe in me. I think I know why I'm here, what I want to do, and I think I can execute it well. The hard fact is that you need to be in a position where you are the one leading and enacting change, if you really want change to happen. Or if you really have a vision and you want to execute it, you need to be in that position. I think I told you before, I spend a lot of my time not managing issues per se, but managing people. If you're talking to people, you're understanding that people have their own interests, they have their own beliefs. At the core, what they think is, what do they want out of something, right? When you say as discipline master, right, if I find a counsellor is not performing up to standard, right, I need to first look at what drives that person to join council in the first place, what drives that person to keep up, to contribute. So,
do you think everybody is a leader?
Do I think everybody is a leader?
I think some people like you have an aptitude for it, right? But
I really think, right, I think some people just fall into the conventional notions of what a leader is. So because I'm a more pragmatic person, people may think that because of that, I fall into that basket of what a good leader is. But if you really like examine, right, I know it sounds very cliche, but each and every person has their different way of leading. For example, for you, it's leading through your works and through your art and your craft, correct? And maybe it doesn't fit the conventional notions of getting up on stage and making a speech or driving policy, things like that. But it's still leading in a certain sense. You are inspiring others. So if you widen up your notion of what leadership is and what leading entails, right? Then you realize that in that sense, everyone can be their own leader.
I'm Mr. Woon. Sorry? Special project.
One day in the life of a person.
Ryan. I think in primary school, track and field was like a fun thing, you know. So and then my school didn't really have the resources and things like that. So we will go there for fun. So we jump for fun lah, and for fun jumping got me. I still remember P6 got me a 6th place. And
That's really good already.
no, for high
fun.
jump is a very small sport. So 6th place isn't really that good.
Okay.
Right, but I still applied for DSA Chong, right? And for somehow I got it, you know. Wow, it was hard. I think track and field really taught me how to chill cool. Because it was, imagine the Sec 1, right? Other people go home after school and play. I think you track and field team, right? We have training 4 times a week, 4 hours.
It's damn sian.
People go back home, they can play games, things like that. When you reach home at 7 o'clock, you still have to sit down and do your work. So that's that. And then it taught me a lot of practical skills like time management, discipline, perseverance.
We do sticks, right? Esther? Private push out, 6 meters, right?
From the center.
Oh, yeah, 6. So a little bit more. I think it's correct, red, white, red, white, red. That is where are the steps? Because you slower.
I'll do it.
Can you jump higher than yourself?
I can jump 180, so I can jump higher than myself.
Oh,
but I'm
okay.
trying to push to that 182, 185.
Also, your sort of improvement is in CMs lah.
Yeah,
Okay, for sprinters it's in like milliseconds or like seconds.
ours is in CM. So
Oh.
we move up by 3 CMs or 2 CMs.
Just
So it might be 178, 180, 182, 184.
oh yeah, you all moved the bar up, right?
We moved
Raised
the bar up. We raised the bar.
Mine is also more or less stable. So I just need to jump a bit, right? I don't need to jump that much. Oh! Just for video context, this is the first time I'm doing this. I need to add that
I'm
in.
gonna mute that part.
Okay. What? Better! Almost there already. Better. Ah. Okay. Bye, Salon Pass.
I always appreciate when you're standing there, right? It's you vs the bar. There's no one else. Right? It's a battle against yourself. And to me, it's like, okay, if I can win a battle against myself, I can definitely win a battle against someone else. Ryan was taking photos of these red colored lanterns that you see hang up at the
Yeah, they're so
temples.
pretty.
They're really pretty. But actually, these are lanterns that you can buy. So usually, like maybe a few months before, they'll ask people to buy lanterns, and then after that, you can have like a donation, small little piece of paper that writes say donate it, and it helps to add to your family's luck and blessings. So it's like a sort of blessings. So my family actually bought one at Sembawang God of Wealth Temple. So it's just a small backstory behind these kind of things.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why this place is interesting to me, because it feels very close to home, but yet again it doesn't feel very home either. Because it's home that I've heard through my parents and my grandparents, but not something that I've experienced myself. I think I'm very pragmatic because of my family. Like, I grew up very pragmatically. have I ever told you before that last time when I wanted to buy a pair of shoes, right? I must debate with my sisters and my family about. Have I told you before?
Yeah.
I did, right? I think I did tell you before. So we will all be sitting in the car and it'll be an argument of, does Joel need this extra pair of shoes? Why or why not? Then my sister will be like, no, he already got so many pairs of shoes, but it's so expensive, $150. Then I'll be like, no lah, but my pair of shoes spoiled already, you know? So I think I have always learned that if you want to get something, you must have a very strong reason behind it.
And the reason governs your actions.
And my reasons govern that action. Therefore, I become a very pragmatic person. So I have over time become a very pragmatic person. I only started to be less pragmatic and more, what's the opposite of pragmatic? Like spontaneous.
Not say spontaneous,
Sentimental.
sentimental. I think that's a good one.
Because you give so much, you expect the same amount in return. Correct. But to each and every person, right, the amount of effort they give, right, might be lesser, but might mean so much more to them.
And also everybody's capacity for
Correct.
these type of things is different.
That you cannot use your ruler and your metrics of how much love you give someone, how much care you give someone to measure how much they give you in return. Because then that would be unfair to them. So I think I learned that. And that made me a bit more sentimental. Oh, there's a car coming. I felt, is he really driving into our face? That's really bright.
Wait, we got 3 cameras here. He one shot, he can take out
I think he's driving around us.
10K worth of value.
Bro is driving behind us.
What is bro doing, man? No, Sec 1 and Sec 2 I was freaking NPC and I'm still NPC.
No, you're not.
But then you just...
You were really NPC in Sec 1 and Sec 2, man.
And you used to be damn intimidating, by the way.
So I'm not
Not
intimidating
gonna lie,
now.
you still are. You still are in a lot of ways. But then it's like... I remember there was a point where it was a very weird middle ground. I think it was like Sec 3 or whatever, where you felt closer to me than I felt towards you.
Mm-hmm.
And you dragged me into that circle, right? And then ever since then, I feel like, no, I'm so honored, but at the same time, I feel like I shouldn't be his friend. Like, I don't think I deserve to be his friend.
Okay.
Which I guess comes from a inferiority complex, but it's also like, I think like we're very different people.
Our friend circles don't overlap at all.
Yeah, they don't.
They don't.
They actually don't.
Right.
Which goes to show how different we are, lah. Like I'm just NPCing at a corner and you are just being a Joel.
When we talk, then we realize that we're very different people, but two very different people can still respect each other's point of view and still look from each other's point of view. I think that's pretty rare. I show you how I think about certain things and you show me how you think about certain things. And we're both like, hey, actually we never thought about it that way.
Yeah.
That meant a lot to me. Then I think after a while you just became a familiar face, and then familiar face, then around school sometimes we just say hi, and then we just talk, we just catch up. Just kind of,
Sometimes there isn't a reason of like,
it's just damn nice we just like,
it's just like that. Lor. It's kind of crazy.
it's crazy in the sense that maybe we weren't meant to be friends.
Yeah, maybe we just ended up here.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Yeah.
We just ended up here. Okay.
Hey, let's go.
What are we supposed to
It's
do?
so fun.
We just soft fight with this.
Close your eyes, get out of your skin. Only this matters, let it in.
Hey, you know how much I love stars, so you know how much this means to me, right?
Recipe. We'll start with Joel. Personally, I would describe myself as chicken rice because I would find myself a very Singaporean person. I love cooking in my free time, and I think I can do chicken rice pretty well as well. And I'll definitely have the best recipe for it. Like how I have the best recipe for your soul experience. Thank you.